Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. Today is a pretty exciting one. We're going to open up a new inbox 2008 Axial Ax10 Scorpion RTR. Now I know it says ready to crawl right there, but it's a RTR. So, this is pretty neat. I always wanted one of these when I was a young feller, so to find one still in the box, pretty cool. Full disclosure though, this has been an open box before. The original owner had opened it, but everything is still new in the packaging and the truck is still zip tied to the skid, so it's never been off the skid, it's never been driven, it's never been powered up. Let's dig into it. And bear with me because this is a one take and I don't have a lot of room on my bench, so I'm going to do what I can do. There's the original Ax10 radio. For now I might leave that in the packaging. I might leave the manual and all that in the packaging as well. I'd like to just display the truck on my shelf outside the box so it can be looked at, but I want to keep all this stuff as original as possible for now, but that's not to say I won't run it in the future. Gently, of course. Alright, here is the extra parts. Now, the neat thing about this truck in particular is they were shipped in two configurations as they have it on the box, Rock Crawler or Rock Racer. And basically it comes set up as the Rock Racer, which means it has an open front differential and it has a 20-tooth pinion. But included, they give you right there, you can see a 14-tooth pinion to get more gear reduction, and then they give you the steel front locker for rock crawling. So cool that that stuff's still in the bag. Here, there's our OG manual. Look at that. I'd like to open it up and read it, but I'm not gonna. Cool that it's still in the packaging. Alright. Now let's pull the truck out of her garage. Best part about me doing this in a one take, it's just like old school YouTube back in 2008 when this thing was new, because nobody cared, and I like that. Alright, so immediately I noticed the receiver, which is massive, and the ESC have come off their double-sided tape, so I don't know if that's just years of it being bounced around in the box or if the tape just got unsticky and dried up, but yeah, I guess we'll get some tie wrap cutters or something. I don't know. Yeah, tie wrap cutters, and we'll get that out of there. They don't make this part easy. Alright, she's ready to be free. Very cool. Very cool. So there it is. A brand new 2008 Axial RTR Scorpion with the Baja Buzzard. Definitely a strange looking choice for a crawler body. And even though I used to think they were weird, I still wanted one, and I still think they're cool. But weird. One thing I never knew, I see it has the little green aluminum servo horn insert, whereas everything else on the truck is plastic because it was the base model. But let's pop off the cab. Minty, minty, minty. It does have, I don't know if the camera will show it. It has some very light kind of rub scratch marks up here because of that plastic cellophane, and the box has been rubbing on it for a long time, but gonna be hard pressed to find them in better shape than that. Wow. Axial shocks that have been in a box for, what's the math, 18 years, and they haven't leaked. What in the world? Cool. Well, I'll definitely make efforts to reattach these parts, and for the most part I plan to have this truck just be a display piece. But I'm not the type of collector that thinks something should sit in a box forever and never be touched or played with. So I'll probably run this truck very gently here and there, just because, you know, they're meant to be played with. So why wouldn't you? Oh yeah, you can see the double-sided tape up under the battery tray there. It looks pretty dry. Tiny bit of stickiness left to it, but not much. There's that open differential. That's really cool. I've never had an Ax10 with an open diff. Definitely an interesting choice by them, but I'm curious to see how much better it turns even with the poor steering angle and the open diff compared to my RTCs that'll have the same steering angle but lock diff. So, very neat, very neat. Alright, well, I think that'll be it for this video, guys. It was just a quick little unboxing. I wanted to share it with you because it's not something that you're really going to see much of anymore. Yeah. One thing I want to do, or I've been wanting to do, and if you're interested in it, do let me know. I would like to do a brief Ax10 history video where I take all the original 4 stock trucks and kind of do a breakdown on when they came out and what they came with and the differences between them and stuff. So this truck is kind of monumental in that structure, so maybe soon here in the future you'll see that video. But until then, thanks for watching.